Hi, it's Jenda Tracy, and this is a quick video talking about Mavenclad 10 milligrams. Today's the big day for me. This is the day that I'm going to take the tablets and I'm going to do it live later today. Well, live meaning I'll video it and then I'll post it. It won't be on Facebook Live. What I wanted to do this morning was just to talk a little bit about the stress that I had last night. It was amazing. Whoops. Last night was a second day of birthday celebration for me, 2 days in a row. You know, it's great to have a birthday week. I highly recommend it. And as I have mentioned in other videos, I'm on the Dr. Terry Wall's Paleo Plus diet. That's like no sugar. And last night as a birthday celebration, my sweetie made this dessert for me that had a little bit of coconut sugar, natural sugar. Well, I just started coughing. When I went to bed, I was coughing. I was really activated by it because sugar's not something that I'm eating right now. And it got me a little stressed out because I had talked to the pharmacist yesterday. I said I have a little bit of a cough, but it's pretty much gone. Is it okay if I start Mavenclad tomorrow, which is today? And he's like, yeah, go for it. You know, everything's fine. You know, we'll check in with you. I said I'm going to do it in the evening time, post dinner, because I want to, well, I said this to myself, I'm going to coat my stomach with coconut milk to protect it. So hopefully, so I won't have side effects like nausea or stomach pain. But who knows? The mystery is upon us. And then I fell asleep and I woke up in the night and I started to feel very, very anxious and worried about what the impact would be of starting with my 2 tablets on the first day. And if you want to know more about how to take those, you can go back and look at my other Mavenclad videos. This is not a how-to, it's a reflection before the medication, the big and scary, right? And excitement too. So I was really stressed out. It was like 1:45 in the morning. I was having a hot flash because I'm at that stage of my life. So I was feeling overheated. So I got up and went into a cold room, started doing some emails. I thought, well, hey, I might as well be productive. And then I decided to take an Ativan, a 0.05 milligrams, just to calm my nervous system. I had already been doing some meditational breathing, which was useful, but I just knew that I was in that very anxious state. And eventually I fell back asleep after I went back to bed. And here I am today, and now my throat's a little scratchy this morning. However, I did steam with eucalyptus. Just taking a bowl and putting some drops of eucalyptus in there and putting a towel over my head. And that sort of calmed things down. I've been drinking hot beverages today just to relax my throat, which is good. And then I've got water. Often if it's, for me, I find if my throat is strained for some way because I've been talking a lot over the last couple of days, and I think it's related to stress and also MS, but who knows. I like to drink warm beverages. That can make a big difference. One of the things that I promised this morning was that because I couldn't find this the last time I shot a video. Ta-da! Oh no. Okay, I can't speak so loud. Is this lovely information sheet that comes in your box of Mavenclad. It's amazing how this can fit in there, really. And it explains a lot of details. And if you haven't looked at this before you start Mavenclad, really good idea. It explains a lot of things. Now, mine comes in French and English because I am living in Montreal. So on the English side of things, I'm going to cover off a couple of details, and it's just going to be, like I said, a short video today. Just some of the things that I want you to be aware of. The other things we've already talked about, how to open the packaging and use the product, and I will be demonstrating that tonight when I take the medicine, and that will probably be around, I don't know, 8 o'clock or so. So I'll just set up the camera like I'm doing now, although it will be dark behind me outside. You can see right now, it's like a snowstorm happening. So that's kind of fun. All right. So this is interesting. Common side effects. Actually, one thing I'll tell you about first is some people just, I'm assuming in the stress of it or brain fog because of being faced with remitting MS, sometimes can forget to take their medication, maybe because side effects, stress, all those kind of things. So it has advice here. I just want to read that. So if you miss a dose and you remember on the same day that you were supposed to take it, take the missed dosage on that day. So, oh, I forgot to take it, I'll take it now. That's kind of the approach. If you miss a dose and do not remember it until the following day, do not take the missed dose along with your next scheduled pill. Just basically what you're going to do, it says here, take the missed dosage the next day, meaning that you're going to extend the number of days that you're on treatment. So instead of 5 days, you're going to take an extra day in your treatment if you by chance forget and miss a day. So that's really helpful information, I think. I'm hoping that that doesn't happen to me, but you know, anything can happen when you're on a new journey. So always good to be prepared and have your roadmap, right? Common side effects. Now they say for more than 1 in 10 people. So that's like, 10% really? Or more than one. Affect more than 1 people. Well, I don't know what the percentage is there. So cold sores, rash, thinning or hair loss. And I've also heard your hair can frizz. So that's another thing. They don't talk about it here, but I think that's common. Fever, abdominal pain, toothache. I remember reading on the Mavenclad for Facebook group that a few people had claimed that they'd had problems with toothache, and it's right here in this document. Flu or flu-like symptoms. So it's interesting. You might not have the flu, but you might have flu-like symptoms. And if you think about it, I'm a person that can overheat, and some of you might have that experience as relapse remitters for MS as well. So, you know, you can overheat and then you might feel like you're going into a relapse, but you're not, because when your body cools down, you're okay. So the case with this is that could be the case. That sounds kind of dorky, doesn't it? That could be the case. What I was trying to say there is, so when you have flu-like symptoms, you might think you're having the flu, but you're not. You're just having symptoms, and they will dissipate. Bronchitis or other chest infections, and that's what I've been worried about with the cough, and hopefully, fingers crossed, I'm going to be fine. Cold symptoms, or a cold. Symptoms of I can't even read this word, but gastro symptoms, diarrhea, vomiting, and abdominal pain. So those are possibilities. Actually, it's interesting because on the Facebook group where people are documenting their experience, I haven't heard about a lot of vomiting. I've heard about a bit of abdominal pain, maybe some diarrhea. I've also heard that people have very dark charcoal-colored stools. So if that happens to you, don't be surprised. That's like you're putting something in your system that's a foreign substance, and the body kind of has its own way to handle that. And that's one of the things that can happen. Back pain. I'm hoping that I don't get the check mark on that. I already have a little bit of back pain. Anxiety. Well, you know, today a little anxiety. And vaginal infection. That's if you have a vagina. If you have a penis, they don't have anything down here. So vaginal infection. So very interesting. And then they have a section on here around, you know, what are severe side effects as well. I took a shingle shot, 2 actually. I took the new shingle shot that's out there. It's called, I think I have it right, Shinnex or something, and you take 2 over a period of time. So I had to do that. I took Hep B shots. I took a flu shot. I had the Pap test to make sure that there was nothing cancerous happening there. I did the tuberculosis blood test, which is new. It had to be done, I think, 2 or 3 times because they messed it up because they didn't really, you know, it has to sit in an incubator. the blood for a while before it gets shipped off, and that didn't work out the first time. Had multiple blood tests. So it really has been a journey, and that's part of the reason why I've said to myself, even though I'm stable right now around living with MS and not having a lot of symptoms other than fatigue, is that yeah, it's an opportunity for me, after spending a year of getting qualified to go on this medication, to take advantage of the fact that in Canada, the government's not paying for it, but they've endorsed it or allowing people to have it in Canada. It is Merck, the drug company from Germany, that is subsidizing this. So gratitude, and wish me luck. You will see another video later with me actually taking the pills, because I want to demonstrate that and how I do it, so that you can have the confidence to do that yourself when it comes to taking those steps yourself. And for those people that are putting their lifetime savings into this medication, I just want to say to you, you are even more superhuman, courageous beings, because that is true dedication to your health in a gigantic way. Like, I feel that I'm taking a gigantic leap of faith by taking this medication. And some people that are opening their wallets, like, wow. And there are people in different countries that are doing that. So, you know, just hats off to you. My heart goes out to you. And for any of you that are on this, that want to go on the Mavenclad journey and go through that protocol, know that it is a journey. Right from the beginning, when you start trying to meet the qualifications for the criteria to qualify. Also, just to make a decision. There's so many now different medications out there to prevent the progression of MS. And so, you know, a lot of people on the Facebook for Mavenclad for MS, a Facebook group, are posing those questions, because a lot of people are nervous about going on this medication. There are a lot of mega side effects that can potentially happen, and some people don't experience them and some people do. So I think that this is a brave act, a courageous act, but it really requires also the commitment and care and self-care and support. You know, who are you asking to be your support team while you're on this journey? Knowing that some people experience huge mood swings, some people are just like feeling symptoms of sad, where they're crying or sobbing or not able to function. For me, in my life right now, I have a lot going on. My father has been diagnosed with fifth stage melanoma cancer, and I've been on a journey supporting him and my mom in her journey and her own medical health situations, where she's going to have a big medical procedure soon. So this is like, wow, right? A lot of stuff going on. And I decided to proceed with Mavenclad, even though I'm dealing with those family life situations, because this year the drug company is paying for it. It's winter. I know I'm going to heat up like a microwave, because I'm already hot flashing, so this medication can cause hot flashing. And also because I want to get her done, so that I can resume back to my normal life as soon as possible, so that I can be there for my parents as they continue on this journey. So, you know, as a person that I do have my own company, I work, and I am anticipating that I'm going to be working less. I'm anticipating that I'm going to have increased fatigue over what I have, because that seems to be quite a trend for people taking this medication. I'm imagining it's possible that I may be having headaches, so I'm preparing myself for that. And I'm also hoping that through proper diet and proper care and proper hydration, because these pills are loaded with sodium, right? People dry up while they're taking this medication and afterwards. So hydrating, some people are using Pedialyte to get their electrolytes up. Probably something like Gatorade would be good. For myself, because I'm not doing a diet that sort of allows me to do that, I will find my way. If I absolutely need to and it's an emergency, I will. One woman said that she drank 6.5 liters of water and she was still dehydrated. So this is the game that we're playing around navigating side effects, and that's why having a support group on Facebook is such an amazing gift. I just love it. I know that I can reach out to people there. I can reach out to my pharmacist and call him and get support from him. I could reach out to my neurologist. So we'll just see how it goes. Anyway, I will see you later today. I'll be taking those pills. And, I hope that cheer me on this journey, right? I'm going to be documenting regularly as long as I have the capacity and energy to do that. And I feel very motivated to share my journey because, this medication is not well known in Canada. It's brand new. It's brand new in a lot of countries. Australia just got approved for this medication in 2019 for individuals to take it. So it's like a very big deal. And it's something to be celebrated. And I just have so much gratitude for all those that have shared information so that I can find my way with this journey, and as a result I've been able to prepare so much better for it. I'm so much more equipped. So I think the anxiety that I had last night will be the ultimate, that I just had last night will be the worst of it, because as of tonight I'll just be on the journey. I'll be doing it. I'll have committed to it. I will have both feet and hands in all the way, right? So there you go. Feel free to write your comments below. Love to hear from you. And